I had an interesting chat with a coach recently. It was a business coach, and he was asking me about whether or not AI would replace business coaching. I've thought about this a lot, and I don't think it will, but I do think that coaching is going to change. Now, there's an old adage around business coaching that they're there to ask questions. They're not really there to provide advice as such. It's the asking the questions that gets those answers out. I'm from a sporting background, and for me, coaching is very, very different. If you look at something like UEFA coaching, you've got multiple tiers that you can go through and you build up, and actually, you become much more than just someone who asks questions. You're actually focusing on the strategy, you're improving them. And I liken it to saying, what if, let's say, a diver fell off a diving board, belly flopped into the water? The coach wouldn't be asking them how it made them feel or what they thought about the process. They'd be telling them what they did wrong and how they need to improve it. Same with boxing. You're getting punched in the face, you're losing the fight. You're not necessarily going to ask them how they feel about being punched in the face. You're going to tell them to keep their arms up. You're going to jab, move the head more. You're going to explain to them what they need to do to improve. And this is where I think AI is going to play a role in coaching, in that it can actually go out and search and find answers and bring information back and bring data back about your business, about what you're doing. So the coach has better information, better data to ask some of those questions. So I think AI is actually going to expand coaching and is actually going to take it much further than it currently does. It's going to move more into that advisory role, more into that mentoring role, through using these tools and being able to access information and data much, much quicker, and better information than you can do today.